Welcome to a very first update video type style for the KBO, whether you're listening to this video wise or you're also on podcast version of this. And let's just get into what happened the first series of the KBO regular season as the Lotte Giants of Bang Hyun Min and Ah Seop Son combined 10 hits, 10 runs, and 24 at bats. I do apologize for mispronunciation of the names. If you are watching and or listening to this in the comment section and say, hey, this is how they pronounce his name this way, that would be perfect and much appreciative. The NC Dinos are 3-0 as they swept the Samsung Lions. Samsung Lions were also outscored 16-5 in that series against the NC Dinos, and KT Wiz was outscored 23-9 in their first series. Both KT and Samsung started out at 0-3. As a new series is underway in the Korean Baseball Organization, all games started at 4:30 a.m. stateside, well, at least in the Central Time Zone, as where I watch these games. So let's just get into it. The Kunwon Heroes defeated the Hanwha Eagles 5-3. Home runs, or we can also call them bat flips, were by Kwoom Lee Jong-ho in the third and Park Bung-ho in the seventh. From Hanwha, only one came from Oh Sun-jin in the seventh inning. As it was, winning 5-3. Hey, you got your win. The Heroes defeated the Eagles once again at 5-3. The Samsung Lions defeated the Kia Tigers 5-0. Kia showed flashes of promise, but their defense did not hold up at all. Ticky-tacky errors that were not ruled as errors, but they could have been. This is the game that I watched as it was featured on ESPN. I decided not to pull up the Twitch feeds at all, and the other ones just wanted to just dissect one game, and this is the game that, I guess I can say I dissected. Very good, interesting. I was glad to see Tyler Saladino, who had one bat flip in the fourth inning and was a moonshot. It's also kind of cool if you are an American like myself and you're watching it through via ESPN, you're being able to see interviews of former players that played there, like Jocelyn Limbo was there to, talk about his experience. He showed off his trophies in the background, his 2 gold gloves and his MVP trophy that he won last year in the KBO. It's kind of cool that way. But in this game alone, Samsung finally getting their first win of the season. Kia, they have promise. They do have promise of at the bat and at the dish of being able to, have great contact with it. I do enjoy the fact that Preston Tucker is there. He's their 3 or 4th hole guy, also playing right field. It's nice to see Preston go from the Astros to the Reds to now to the KBO. He's still getting his baseball fix, and I do like this. I do enjoy the KBO. Moving on to the KT Wiz as they defeated the Doosan Bears. Yes, it's the final score of 12-3. That's pretty ridiculous. The Wiz had 22 total hits in this one. The Wiz, just think about it. They've only scored 9 runs total before this series. So getting 12, that is awesome. That's ridiculous. And that's what KT Wiz is also a team that I actually might root for. I'm not 100% sure. I think that I'll root for them either way regardless. But 8 players in this game had a total of more than 2 hits. One player had 4 hits, another player had 3. And there was one bat flip in this game by KT's Mel Rojas Jr., and that was back in the second inning. So the fact that I do enjoy the fact that they scored 9, they had 9 runs coming into this. They scored 12. Now they up to the point where they had 21 runs scored. Very good for KT to try to get that offensive power surge because they got it, especially against the Doosan Bears, who were the champions of this past season. So it's good to see KT at least moving its way towards, getting that aspect of, hey, we're not just an 0-3 team. We're a team that likes to get the ball done, hit it, do anything. And the fact that Mel Rojas Jr. was able to get the scoring thing going on for him in the second inning, hitting that home run, perfect for KT. Moving on, the NC Dinos defeated the LG Twins 13-5 to improve to 4-0 on the season. And they continue to hit the ball. They continue to hit the ball like crazy. You have to enjoy the fact that they had 13 runs compared to their 13 hits. And when you're playing baseball and you have that thing of seeing, we have 5 runs, we're up 5-0 right now, but we had 17 hits. You need to score more than 5 runs if you have 17 hits, but the fact that they scored 13 runs on 13 hits every single time a batter got a hit, you know for a fact they were going to get a run scored. That's what you got to love and appreciate about baseball is the fact of production at the plate and getting it the job done, as well as moving players over and runners over and scoring them in, whether if it's being worked by a walk, a hit by pitch, anyway, just get the runs across. And they were able to do that 13-5. Bat flips by NC's Lee Mung-ji, and that was in the first inning, and Kang Jin Sung in the 7th. Side note that Jung Sun and was replaced by Mung Ji prior to his bat flip. So the fact that I think they were either left fielders or right fielders, they were outfielders, they replaced each other. Both hit home runs. That's what you gotta like in production. Hey, I came off the bench cold. Yeah, I'm gonna hit a bomb my first at bat. I don't care. So that's what happened in LG and NC. In the final game on the slate was the Lotte Giants walked off on the SK Wyverns 9-8. Bat flips by SK's Choi Jong in the 7th and Han Dong Min in the 5th. By Lotte, it was by 4 players. Yes, 4. Count them up. As it was by Jung Gong Woo in the 6th, and Lee Dae Ho in the 7th, Ah Chin Hong in the 2nd inning for them as well, and also Dixon Machado in the 8th inning for Lotte Giants. That 9-8 victory to end that off. So bat flips total wise, we're gonna every single time I make a video of this, whether it's going to be an update video or the score updates, I think I'm going to do that probably constantly throughout this channel. I don't know. I've been enjoying this, so I hope that you enjoy this as well and you watch these videos. If you watch this video, please, of course, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't done that already, and share it to a friend. But we're going to tally up the bat flips of the games that happened that day, and we're going to keep adding them to the total of what happened, because if you don't like bat flips, you are not a baseball fan, because you go there for the run production and the home run production. And we saw 13 home runs total in these slate of 5 games. So that means our total of home runs, or bat flips, whatever you want to call them, is up to 26 on the year. Very impressive. That's what you want to see as a fan of the baseball sport, especially for the Korean Baseball Organization. If you're brand new to it, you kind of want to see home runs so it can grab your attention and grab you by the ears, keep your face locked in on the TV or television, whatever you're watching on, maybe a cell phone or even on streaming-wise. Just it grabs your attention. So taking a look at the standings real quick, I'll pop that up on screen right here. NC Dinos and the Lotte Giants are 4-0 on the season, and they're the only teams that are still undefeated. Every single team has gotten at least one win. As you see, there's a tie for 6th place with SK, LG, KT, Kia, and Samsung. Only 2 teams that have 2 wins is Doosan and Hanwha, and Kaiwoom Heroes are 3-1. The only team 3-1 on the early season. 4-0 is 4-0. As I can't wait to see NC on ESPN, because NC Dinos are possibly one of my teams I'm going to root for. Either NC or KT. I'm still torn between 2, but I guess on Tuesday when NC and KT start their series off, I guess I'll be tuning into that one and figuring out, okay, that's who my team's going to be. I'll at least know by Tuesday who I'm going to be rooting for here on out. Thank you for this update video. Thank you for watching this update video or listening to it, either if you're on YouTube, your podcast, or maybe it's on Spotify, you clicked on it. So thank you for enjoying this one. I'll come back with you tomorrow with another one.